MMA Viking.
MMAViking.com, Sherdog.com here with Demian Maia. We've seen you in Finland, we've seen you now in Sweden. What keeps you coming back to the Nordic countries?
Actually, you know, these countries are the same. The first countries I came in Europe, I came to my first seminar in Finland and Sweden in 2004. So it was more than 10 years ago, and I keep coming. Sweden I came like for 4 times, but Finland I came like for more than 10 times, like almost every year. So, you know, and I made many friends in these years. The guys came to Brazil, some friends of mine from Finland and from Sweden, they were living in Brazil for almost a year. So, you know, it's just something that started 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. I had a friend in Brazil, a Finnish guy, his name is Jussi Tamelin. He used to fight, he was very good. Yeah, now I think he's in the army, you know, in Finland. So he introduced me the guys here, and also the guys from Sweden, like Valdo and Peter Blackwell, they came to Brazil. You know, I had the opportunity to meet them, and they took me here. So I keep coming here. You know, I keep that, you know, with this contact, and I have a lot of, you know, I'm very. For me, it's very special to come here, Finland and Sweden, because here, you know, these countries are the first guys that really, you know, believe in me even before win, you know, many of the Abu Dhabi World Cups. They already, you know, they like me and they come here. They're mostly my friends, you know.
Great. And I guess one of your proteges, you've actually left here for at least a little bit, and he's headlining, or at least a big character on the upcoming cage card, Rafael Dominguez. Are you going to stay for that match and just talk about him and his potential in MMA?
He's one of my best students. He's great, you know, very technical. Very good. Now actually he's not for the last months, he's not living. I don't know how his training is going on because he's living in United States. But you know, he has a lot of potential. If he make it the right decisions in his life, if he can be in the UFC and, you know, can be a top 10 fighter for sure. And now, you know, he's a little bit away, so I hope he's getting the right decisions.
Okay, so it seems like, I know he lives in Las Vegas sometimes, and back in Brazil and in Finland. Okay. Yesterday it just got announced your big fight with Gunnar Nelson. The first question I have for you is, how close were you to accepting that fight on the Dublin card? It sounded like, I know you had a staph infection, but was there a chance you could make that, or do you have to wait till December, you think?
Yeah, we're gonna fight in December. You know, I had this infection, I don't want to rush in the infection because it's your body, you need to take care of it, and I want to be ready for the fight. And actually, you know, before we are asking the UFC for, you know, Carlos Condit when, you know, Lawler get hurt, or Safedin, but they came with Gunnar, which is a great fighter, and they want me to fight him, and you know, I'm gonna go there December 12th, and we're gonna have a great fight.
And obviously, I think everyone that interviews you is going to talk about the matchup that's so intriguing, especially for lots of the ground game practitioners. Maybe I could just start asking, if this fight stood on its feet and you could counter wrestle and everyone was standing, how do you think that fight would go, pure stand-up?
I really don't know, you know, his style is different, it's like karate. But I think at least he said he want to grapple with me. So, you know, let's see, I think we're going to grapple.
You think you're going to grapple? How do you see this fight going? You've had so much success with wrestlers and getting the fight to the ground almost at will. Do you see yourself as more of a top player in this, or?
You know, actually, it's funny because when I was fighting jiu-jitsu, I was more playing from the bottom. But MMA, it's easier if you go on top. It's easier because when you go on bottom, the guys try to hold too much. They don't do too much. They want just to come back stand up, especially when they fight me. So, you know, it's easier when you get on top. It's easier to get the good position. So that's why I like to, you know, in MMA, I like to get on top.
Do you see a potential finish in this fight, or do you see it going the distance?
You know, I hope to finish, you know, before the 3 round. But he's tough, and you know, he knows jiu-jitsu. He's training a lot of BJJ, so it's tough to say.
Great. Well, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Stockholm, and it sounds like we'll see you back in Finland and Sweden
for sure.
again for many years.
I love to come here, you know. I love the people. Like I said, I have many friends, and you know, sometimes it's a little bit far and it's different for me. It's easier to go like US or, you know, America, Latin America. But every time I get a time, you know, I love to come here.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.